Guys, this is a quick unboxing of the Insta360 ONE X2 camera. In the box we should have the Insta360 ONE X2 camera, a protective pouch, a battery, a charging cable, warranty card and a quick start guide. So actually there's not a lot in the box and it will not be sufficient to start recording. You will also need a micro SD card to start recording, so there's some extra cost with that. The camera itself is listed at $429 US, but it's on sale currently as a Prime Day deal, and maybe there will be some summer sales as well for $386 US. In Europe prices are similar but maybe slightly higher. You might have some micro SD cards lying around, so what this supports is up to 1 terabyte, but I think the smallest ones are like 32 gigabytes or 64 gigabytes, but it does need to be an UHS-I V30 speed class card, because otherwise you might lose data and it might not store correctly. I haven't tried it with a card which doesn't have that speed classification. It might work if you do like 4K video with a card which has the previous rating like UHS, the V10, so the right speed of up to 10 megabytes, at least 10 megabytes. But this camera records normally at 5.7K. If you do the 360, it does 30 frames per second. But you can drop the resolution to 4K if you want in the settings. But let's next have a look what's in the box. So the box has the camera itself, Insta360 ONE X2. The size of the camera is like palm size. To me it feels heavy, or heavier than I would have expected. It's 149 grams, I think. There's also an accessory box, but the contents of that is very limited. So here we have the charging cable. It's a USB-C regular charging cable. There's a small pouch. So this feels like a silicone pouch where you can stick the camera in. And there's some warranty card in here and some manual, some Insta360 stickers. I think this is one of those cleaning cloths for the lens. Let's have a look at the camera closer. So this is waterproof up to 10 meters, and it has 4 microphones on it. It has a thread on the bottom. This is a 1.4 inch thread, so you can use kind of regular camera gear with it, and you can get a selfie stick for it. And yeah, actually to do something you would most likely need some accessories. I'll leave some links down in the description. I'll also leave a link to the camera down in the description, and micro SD card. So those will be Amazon affiliate links, so greatly appreciated if you decide to use the links. They will support the channel at no extra cost to you. Here it says about the V30 requirement for the micro SD card. Make sure the battery cover and USB cover are clean and dry before closing. Okay, so this is the battery compartment. You open it by pulling on these 2 levers, get the battery out. This is 1630 mAh battery, and you can record according to the specifications for 80 minutes with this one battery at 5.7K and 30 frames per second. So like if you're doing a longer video, most likely we'll need to get a second battery. I'll also leave a link down in the description for that. The micro SD slot is in here, so you will need to stick in a micro SD card before you can record anything. And this other slot here, this is where you have the USB-C port. The device has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, so you can connect it with an Android or iPhone app and transfer the video via that. But I think you can also use the USB-C port for transferring the content. And this is what you would be using for charging if you have the battery in the device. There are separate charging docks if you have multiple batteries. Closing the port I find a bit fiddly. You need to push it down and of course you need to make sure the ports are well closed before taking it underwater. Okay, powering it on. Here's a power button. It has a small screen on the device, but you can't record anything before you install the SD card. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and go watch this video next on how to get started with the ONE X2. Thanks for watching.